Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to Jay vs. Hero Wars. Today I'll be talking about some heroes that have maybe been impacted by Khorus, and we'll be looking at it from a quote-unquote stock perspective in the sense of what is trending up, what is trending down, and some heroes to potentially look out for and see how they are going to do. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we are in game. Today I'm going to be talking about some heroes that are impacted by our new crow friend Khorus, right? So first off, we're going to hop right in. I did just acquire Khorus right before I started this video. And one thing I wanted to point out is if you are new to these types of events, make sure you're not wasting your time battling these stronger level opponents when you can simply raid, because the rewards are exactly the same. So I just wanted to make a note of that for those of you who might be newer to this type of an event. You're not going to get any better rewards, so in my opinion, it doesn't quite make sense unless you're just having fun to battle some of the stronger bosses. Of course, you can go to the merchant, right? And since we are here, I'm going to go ahead and purchase some of these pet evolutions. But that is really not the main purpose of this particular video. We want to focus more on heroes that are impacted by Khorus's descent, if we will, into the game. So I'm going to start by going to Khorus. Initially, we're going to have 3 heroes that I talk about that are moving up, right? If we look at it from a stock language view, we're looking at something like pros, right? So to start, we're going to talk with pros. So these are heroes that I think are going to be benefited by Khorus. And of course, patronage plays a large part. So we're going to hop over there to patronage. And the 3 heroes I think that will be impacted the most are going to be the twins. I'm going to count that as a singular entity, even though it is 2 heroes for the purposes of my 3 here. But these 2 heroes, right, are going to be getting a huge boost by Khorus being on the field. And a lot of that has to do with one of the con heroes that we're going to be talking about as well, which is Isaac. So pros, right? It's going to be great for Lars and Krista because now someone like Isaac, who is completely nullifying a lot of these magic attacking twin teams, is now going to be much lessened by Khorus's impact in the game. So those are 2 heroes that are on the pro or moving up trajectory at this point. We also have Orion, right? So Orion's part of the popular ODH combo. We're talking about a team that contains Orion, Dorian, and Helios, right? Helios is also here, but specifically Orion because Orion is a magic damage dealer. And again, Isaac was a huge roadblock for Orion users because Orion's specialty is charging and attacking fast and often with his magic attack, and Isaac was basically making that go against him. So here, right, with this Khorus addition, really it makes a huge change in gameplay, and Orion stock, if we're talking about it from that perspective, is on the rise as a result. So those are 2 of the heroes we're talking about. The other one is going to be Mojo. Mojo is a phenomenal attacker, generally speaking, but with Khorus, I think this will be amplified a little bit, especially if we're looking at it from an Outland perspective. Mojo deals mad damage when we're looking at the Outland bosses, and I think this just kind of further emphasizes that and also allows him to deal even more damage when we're looking at Asgard and we're trying to beat Osh. So those are probably the 3 heroes I foresee having huge upside as a result of this Khorus ad. 3 heroes I see as having some issues as a result of Khorus's ad include Isaac, of course, one of the more popular heroes, a magic attack stopper, essentially. And with this Khorus addition, he's going to be targeting Isaac a lot more, and this is a hero that I see as kind of on the down or decline in result to where he was prior to Khorus being added. So I think this is a huge detriment or negative factor against Isaac. We'll see how things play out. But as of right now, early days, but I think Isaac might have some issues with this incoming hero. Another hero that I think is going to be struggling a little bit is going to be Judge, right? Judge just got this upgrade to basically deal and kind of overtake Sebastian in terms of ability to cancel out a lot of these effects. So Khorus coming in can essentially kind of negate a lot of what Judge does, which is paralyze the opposing team, stuns them in place, doesn't allow them to ult. So Judge, and I apologize, my Judge looks very funny right now because he's got the masquerade skin on, which I always find funny with the unicorn, but of course he has his many looks here. But yeah, so I think Judge is another hero to take a hit in terms of value and ability when we look at Khorus coming into game. The third hero I find to be a little susceptible now is going to be Leanne. And let's go ahead and see if we can find her here and pull her up. Leanne, great, charming hero. Can easily, if stronger than opponents, easily solo a 5-man roster. And basically is a huge problem because she can put everyone to sleep and just keep dealing damage. So now with Khorus, this makes her a faster target, right? She usually stands further back in line, but now she's a target for Khorus, and essentially her charm, which puts heroes to sleep, is lessened in effect. So this is a problem for Leanne. That's what she really relies on. And this Khorus really kind of impacting negatively Leanne, Isaac, and of course Judge. So I think the other thing to consider is there's a possibility for a lot of heroes to be brought back to the forefront that were maybe hidden in a sense, right? So when I say hidden, some of their skills might have been lessened because of Isaac and some other heroes like Judge that could overtake, say, Sebastian. So I think there's some heroes to keep eyes on, and I have a list of 3 of those as well. So this is kind of a heroes on the move, right? If we're talking about like power rankings, for example. And the first hero I think is on the move is Sebastian. So this is a hero I want to keep an eye on, really because Khorus kind of just goes hand in hand with Sebastian. The main reason being Sebastian nullifies these negative effects, and even a nullified effect still charges Khorus and allows him to deal a lot of damage. So I think Sebastian's a hero that really meshes really well with Khorus and can be someone that a lot of teams use when they have Khorus on that squad as well. So Sebastian, I believe, is a hero to watch, right? So the other heroes to watch are going to be Rufus. Really just because of the huge impact Khorus will have against Isaac, and because of that, more people are going to be using magic attackers and be a lot more effective. So with that, you need someone to kind of counter or hold the line at least, right, tank-wise, and Rufus is the man for the job, in my opinion, and someone to keep an eye on, and someone to potentially even be working on, because twin teams are going to be a little bit more dangerous now. Not only did they just get those recent new skins, right, they got those, I believe, let's see, what skins did they just get? Don't want to be wrong, so we're going to scroll to ours. So Krista, for example, they have the new solar skins, right? And both of them, I believe, are magic attack based, which is just making them that much more offensive. Well, I guess it's health for Lars, but still very, very important skins for those 2 heroes there, the twins. And I think, with that being said, Rufus is one of the best options to try to slow down and mitigate some of the damage the twins will be dealing, especially with a now weaker Isaac than we had before pre-Khorus, right? Finally, in line with Sebastian and his ability to nullify, I like Nebula a lot, and I think this makes Nebula an even better option for a lot of players because Nebula also can kind of, in a sense, get rid of some negative status effects. So if you stack Sebastian and Nebula together, you now have a lot more reduction in negative effects, and Khorus is able to do his thing without being impacted really at all from these negative removals of effects, right? So those are kind of my lists right now on Heroes to Watch, heroes that are moving up right now in value and moving a little bit down since Khorus has come into play. So again, just a quick recap, we got the twins, Orion and Mojo as our pros. Our cons are going to be Isaac, Judge, and Leanne. And finally, those with considerable upside but potential, definitely worth checking out, include Sebastian, Nebula, and Rufus. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you found this video helpful. We'll be talking a lot more about all things Hero Wars, especially with the release of Khorus, right? Super exciting. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon in Dominion.